a very stressful video and I'm very annoyed that I have to make this, but a lot of you guys have asked me to make this video and it's something that I need to talk about because I'm very stressed about it and it's stopping me from making my regular content. We went from stop making not advertiser friendly content to you can't make content aimed towards kids. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think they're thinking this through because if all these channels go away, what these kids gonna watch on YouTube? What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And today we're going to be having a very important discussion. This is a very important video, and I ask that you stick to the very end because there's going to be so many changes coming to my channel, your faves channels, and just YouTube as a whole. Now, first things first, because I know you guys are going to ask, my hair is not mine. It is from Her Given Hair. It will be linked down below, and the review for this will be up tomorrow. This sweater is from my merch. This is my Did I Ask You for a Comb shirt. I have other stuff in the merch store, and I'm also looking to create new merch. If you have any ideas, please let me know down below or send me something in my DM, email, whatever the case may be. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into the nitty gritty. As you guys may or may not know, I started off doing YouTube as a way to basically voice my thoughts. I've always been known on social media and predominantly on Twitter. Twitter was my biggest platform for like basically speaking real shit. Like I was always speaking my mind. I was always, you know, saying stuff. But when I started my YouTube channel, I just wanted to like tell stories and like do music reviews and do fashion because I've always dressed really well. I've always been complimented on how I dress. I really like music. I was really into underground music. And then I was like, just, you know, like, let me, you know, throw in my thoughts and stories once in a blue moon. It was like just a me channel, you know? Eventually, when I got to college, I decided I want to do communications. And I started to take YouTube serious because communications and YouTube goes hand in hand. And when you have a YouTube channel, as someone in media, it makes you stand out a lot. And it gives you a lot of experience that you need in the media world. Therefore, I started to take YouTube serious. It has now become my full-time job. However, I've done numerous different things on YouTube. Like I said, I set out to do music reviews, fashion, ended up into the story time realm for a little bit, did drama videos for a little bit. Then I started doing natural hair rants and just rants in general. Then I started doing social issues more often, especially pertaining to current events. And now I'm practically doing like the parent reactions to basically parents embarrassing their kids online and bad parenting and, you know, the toddlers and tiaras episodes. So I've changed a lot here on YouTube in the past 4 years. I've had to shift my content due to a lot of different things. When it comes to the music situation, I didn't want to get copyrighted. When it came to the fashion, I didn't really have people to take my pictures or take my videos and stuff like that. And I just don't have time. Like I have way too many clothes already. I do not have the space to house all these clothes all the time. When it came to drama, I just don't care for YouTubers' lives or celebrities' lives. And what I really enjoy doing is social issues commentary on Black people, on people who essentially don't have much of a voice. I enjoy uplifting Black kids. I enjoy uplifting people who need it. I enjoy talking about mental health. I enjoy talking about self-empowerment. So that is something that I want to focus more on. And with that being said, before we get into all of the nonsense that's going on, this channel will no longer be doing any of the parent reactions. I will no longer be doing the toddlers and tiaras reactions. And due to these nonsensical laws that are about to be set forth on YouTube, by January 1st, 2020, most of those videos are going to be gone. I'm going to be focused on self-empowerment, mental health, and social issues, pretty much. So I'm still gonna be talking about hair and, you know, Black issues and stuff like that, but I'm gonna do way more like what I was doing when I first blew up, like the rants about, you know, plastic surgery and, you know, natural hair and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back to doing that because I feel like that's more beneficial to you guys than anything. So with that being said, you guys know or do not know, there's a lot of changes coming to YouTube. And that is because YouTube was recently fined $170 million for violating the COPPA Act, okay? So COPPA is the Child Online Privacy Protection Act. a lot of you guys asked me to speak about this because a lot of you guys see this as a race issue, okay?
A lot of you guys are like, oh my God, I find this as a way that they're trying to silence black creators.
No. This technically doesn't have anything to do with that. I feel like a lot of things that YouTube has done is kind of racially targeted, but not really. And I could see why people would say that, but this one, not quite. So the Child Online Privacy Protection Act was enacted in, I believe, 1998, okay? And basically it says that you cannot collect data or sensitive information, personal information from children, which in this case are kids who are under the age of 13, so 12 and under. And YouTube basically got in trouble because that's what they were doing. However, to be fair, that's YouTube's business. I don't know why we have to be penalized for that. Not only that, a lot of kids access this platform regardless. Okay, they can be on their mom's tablets. They can be on their dad's phones. You feel me? It comes into play when you give your kid your phone and you're watching me, but then you give your kid and now they're watching Baby Shark do. So they think, okay, this is a kid. So now they start targeting kid ads and, you know, basically COPA was like, yeah, y'all can't do that. And YouTube want to act like they ain't noticed. So it's just like a really bad situation. Now a lot of channels are basically about to be penalized for posting child appropriate content. Now, as you guys know, the main concern every YouTuber had for the most part was demonetization. If anything, that was the most crippling thing that happened on YouTube. There was a lot of stuff in between, but the first ad apocalypse was serious, okay? You could not do or say anything without getting demonetized. And demonetized basically means not getting paid for a video. They wouldn't run ads on your videos, or they would run only like minimal ads on your videos, and you could only get YouTube Red revenue from your videos that were demonetized. And basically that happened because there was a lot of people on YouTube who were monetized doing a lot of caca. So then they basically took away monetization for people who were under 1,000 subscribers and didn't have 4K hours of watch time. It was just like this whole saga. So for a long time, a lot of YouTubers lost a lot of money. People were losing their houses, their cars, whatever. And a lot of people's response to this was, oh my God, get a job, da 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 da. Which was definitely my response, and I still feel the same way. As a YouTuber, there's a lot of jobs you can do. You know, it's not the end of the world. I definitely actually did make a video of jobs that YouTubers can do. YouTube is a skill. Being able to set up the equipment, editing the videos, posting, promoting, all of that is a skill. You can really get a job as a YouTuber. This is really not the end of the world. But that's besides the point. I'll probably link that video down below. The problem here is YouTube sucks at communicating. YouTube sucks at being transparent. YouTube will literally demonetize your video and not tell you why it's demonetized. They will delete your channel and not tell you why it got deleted. They will take all of these things away from you and not give you any reason or any advice as to how to fix it or why it happened. And it's going to get worse. This COPA situation, right? They're basically targeting anyone who is making child-friendly content. And if you are monetized, you would know now there is this notification on your dash that says that you need to set your channel to child-friendly or not child-friendly, right? Or you can do it for each individual video. Now, let's just think about things that are child-friendly, because when the whole demonetization thing was happening, they were thriving. All the family-friendly content, child-friendly content, the slime, arts and crafts, book channels, all of them thriving because it's family-friendly, it's advertiser-friendly, okay? Like I said, honestly, kids make YouTube. Kids watch YouTube all day. If you ask a kid, a lot of kids now, like who are like 10, if you ask them, what do you want to be when you want to grow up? What are they going to tell you?
I want to be a YouTuber.
That's what a lot of them are going to tell you. A lot of these kids live off YouTube. I know kids who can't read yet, but know how to navigate YouTube like the back of their hands. We went from stop making not advertiser friendly content to you can't make content aimed towards kids. Pick one. This is absolutely ridiculous because realistically, they're just coming after anything that isn't deemed normal or regular. It's come to the point where you can't even put God in a title. You can't put black. You can't put white. You can't put politics. You can't put Trump. Just the fact that I said all of these words in this video might get me demonetized because now they have the situation where they pick up on the words that's being said in a video and you could get demonetized for that as well. We are being censored to the gods and it's messed up. I feel horrible for the gaming channels, the arts and crafts channels, the DIY channels, the the life hack channels, just all the channels that kids predominantly watch, the toy review channels, because at the end of the day, all of these channels, if this actually pulls through and this becomes like a real serious thing, these channels are going to go away. So my thing is, I don't think they're thinking this through, because if all these channels go away, what these kids going to watch on YouTube? Don't want YouTube or anyone, because this is not just YouTube that's going to go through this. Basically, this is probably going to happen on probably all social media platforms, because you can't collect data from kids, and there's lots of kids on social media. But however, I feel like that's a child's parent's job to dictate that, but that's neither here or there. That's none of my business. Point is, they're basically stepping in and trying to regulate what it is targeted towards children. There's, you know, different types of ads on YouTube. The targeted ads are basically ads that are driven to you based on what you've watched. So in other words, have you ever went to go look for a new laptop on Amazon, and then now you go on Facebook and you see that laptop? That's a targeted ad. Basically, they're collecting data from your social media, from your phone, whatever the case may be, and they're directing you towards that ad so you can buy it. Okay? COPPA does not allow you to do that to kids. But my thing is, kids are going to get on the platform and do it anyway. Kids are going to be using their parents' phones. Like, it's not, I don't understand what they think they're going to solve here. It's not going to really do anything. I don't think that YouTube was sitting there intentionally taking data from kids. I feel like it's just something that happened. Yeah, YouTube is crappy. YouTube doesn't know how to freaking communicate, and they are full of caca. But at the end of the day, it is a platform. It's not like they're the ones putting up the content. There's about 500 hours of content uploaded to YouTube daily. Do you think anyone's about to sit there and vet through all of these videos? Like, let's be seriously real here. This is an unrealistic law, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are suffering, depressed, stressed, running around with their heads cut off. Okay, I know YouTubers who are out here deleting videos left and right, rebranding, doing this, that, and the third. I'm definitely gonna rebrand in general. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm gonna delete a lot of those videos, because like I'm not beat, even though I know they're not, you know, directed towards children. They appeal towards children. Like, perfect example, my episode videos that I did a long time ago, those definitely have to go, you know? But certain things are debatable, because we don't, like, what is children content? Now, according to them, right, child content is the subject matter of the video. If children are intended audience, if it includes child actors or models, if it includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, if it uses language that is meant for children to understand, if it includes activities that appeal to children, if it includes songs, stories, or poems that appeal to children. Do you understand how broad that is? A colorful thumbnail can appeal to a child. The language I use in a video can appeal to a child. A video gameplay can appeal to a child. Does that mean that that content creator is specifically making it for kids? No. But at this point, YouTube is leaving it up to you to decide if your content is child friendly, and you have to do it yourself. Because if the FTC comes after you, get a $42,000 fine. You heard me right. If the FTC gets a hold of the fact that you said that your videos are not made for kids, and they are, you will get hit with a $42,000 fine. This is ridiculous. And to make matters worse, if you do set your channel to be made for kids, you lose basically all necessity privileges of being a YouTuber. You will have no comment section. You will not be able to interact with your following in terms of the community posts. I don't even think you will have the ability to go live. Like, it's just messed up. It really is messed up. And it's like, even though I don't make, you know, family vlogs or video games or crafts, I do make videos that do appeal to kids, and kids do watch me. Kids come up to me all the time telling me that they watch me. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do here, and I'm a little shook. But luckily for me, I went to school and I have 2 degrees to fall back on just in case they want to do some fuck shit. Like, I'll be Gucci. But it's still like, I feel bad for everyone, because at the end of the day, regardless if I talk to a YouTuber or not, these are my colleagues, bro. Like, we're all in this together. What's going to entice a family-friendly to post if you're going to take away their privileges of talking to their audience? If you're going to take away the bare necessities of them uploading a video? Do you understand how that makes no sense? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like an oxymoron. Like, it's really messed up, because for a lot of people, this is their livelihood. This is what they do. And not even in terms of money, in terms of their means of satisfaction, in terms of their way to cope with their mental health. Like, for me, This is a good way for me to cope with my mental health. There have been so many days where I'm just like, I just want to delete all my social media and get a regular job. Swear to you, I say this to myself at least once a week. Like, I'm tired of this. I don't feel like editing. I'm just going to get a regular job. I say this all the time. But it's those emails. It's those messages. It's when little kids run up to me in the street and they're like, you helped me love my hair. You helped me love my skin. You helped me love me for me. And I really love your content. You helped me start my business. You made me want to go to school. You helped me through my dark times. You stopped me from committing suicide. When people say stuff like that to me literally daily, every couple hours I get a message like that. That is what keeps me going. It's not even about the, oh, this pays my bills. Because at the end of the day, if they were to demonetize my channel, I get so many wig reviews, I could literally pay all my bills with just the wig reviews. Kid you not. That really isn't the issue here. There's so many people who make content like mine who won't be so lucky. Like, not everyone who makes content like me gets as many sponsors as me. You can see the shits, okay? There's not too many The Mademoiselles or Ilojos or Yanni Reeds or Chamas or Troy's TVs or Angels. There's not too many of us. So it's like the way they're coming at us in general is messed up, because I find it strange how I would sit there and make my wrongfully convicted videos, which I stopped doing. I'm gonna get into that in 2 seconds. But white people could sit there and make missing murder video mystery shits all the time and not get demonetized. I find that extremely strange. How is it that they can post murder mystery videos, but I can't post videos about people wrongfully being put in jail? I think that's absolutely messed up. So with that being said, luckily, YouTube did unlock my memberships tier. If you guys do not know, it's pretty similar to a Patreon, but I use my Patreon as a business per se. I use it to give you guys YouTube advice. So if you need advice on your channel, I basically develop a content strategy with you. You have my number, you call me, whatever, anytime you want to upload a video or you need thumbnail advice, whatever, you can call me, you can contact me, and I give you the advice. That's what my Patreon is for. But the membership tier is very similar to Patreon. It's like you pay a monthly service and I give you something in exchange. But I don't know what I'm gonna put on there. The only thing I think I wanna put on there right now is the wrongfully convicted, because I feel like it's very important and I really did enjoy doing the wrongfully convicted series. I felt like it was very beneficial. I like doing things that help people. I like educating people. I like telling the truth. I like talking about things that other people are afraid to talk about. And it really bothers me that YouTube is not letting us talk about what we want to talk about, okay? And it's not just the race thing. It's anything that's a social issue. Like anything. Like I can't put God in the title. Like, it's crazy because, like, I know you guys have noticed it, okay? Because a lot of you guys will sit there and be stupid enough to comment,
that's not how you spell black. That's not how you spell white.
No shit, I have a whole master's degree. I'm pretty well aware that I know that's not how you spell it. But in order not to be demonetized or get the video taken down, we have to spell things in crazy ways. That's why you see black with an @ sign. That's why you see white with an exclamation point, or white with the letter Y instead of the letter I. That's why you see church with like a cent sign. That's why you see God with the number 0. That's why you see politics with, you know, a 0 and a 1. There's a reason for that. They don't want us to do anything on this platform that can stir any type of controversy, and that's because of money. Yeah, targeted ads are, you know, lucrative, more so for the advertiser, because it's basically being targeted to whoever it is who wants it. The other ads, you know, the Volkswagen ads, the Pepsi Cola ads are a lot more lucrative to YouTube than the targeted ones. Therefore, they don't really care too much. And at this point, I don't think there's much they can really do. They messed up and now we all have to suffer for it. So with that being said, I'm going to continue making YouTube videos. I'm definitely gonna go back to my rants. Probably not gonna be doing as many reactions as I used to. So send any video suggestions down below. The video suggestion box is down below. Let me know. I'm gonna leave it on the screen. There's different options of what I can offer you guys on my membership tiers. There's things such as like scheduled live chats where it will be like members only. I do want to put wrongfully convicted on there. I can do discounted merch. There's lots of stuff. I'm gonna put it here. I don't remember what all the things are, so that's that. Please let me know your feedback because I really want to know. I'm really revamping. I'm literally about to change a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of videos that are gone. And with that being said, check on your favorite creators. I have a lot of YouTube friends out there that are really stressed. They don't know what they're going to do. They're literally searching for jobs. They're deleting videos left and right. I know one YouTuber who had like 13 videos demonetized back to back, and they're even talking about implementing a system that picks up on if your video is child friendly. And if the demonetization system is so flawed in picking up on what is advertiser friendly, we can only imagine what it's going to pick up in terms of being child friendly. Now by January, that's when we're going to see all of these changes go into effect. So that's the crazy part about this. You got a couple months to figure it out, but at the same time, some people might figure it out a little too late. Let's see how this goes. So be careful, my fellow creators. And for all of you watching, check up on your favorite creators. And most importantly, please leave your comments, questions, concerns on the petition. FTC is open to suggestions, comments, and concerns. So make sure you go voice your opinion. Make sure you go sign those petitions. There's a bunch of those out there because this is really going to cripple a lot of people. Let me know what you want to see on my membership tiers. If you need YouTube advice, sign up for my Patreon. Let me know what merch ideas you have. And yeah, feel free to sound off because it's getting real out here.